Hi YouTube. No, I've not done a video in a while. I've had my hands full with my daughter, but I just thought I'd quickly show this. This is my dad's partner's old laptop. It's a Sony Vaio. Just bear with me 1 second. It's a VGN. What's that? FS315M. I think it's around 2005. It was manufactured. Runs Windows XP, as you can see, just in the middle of backing up some files to a USB stick. Just as an aside, this USB stick cost me $19.99 and it's got a capacity of 120 gigabytes. Seriously. So that was an awesome bargain, but I digress. Okay, so Sony Vaio laptop, it only runs at 1.72 gigahertz. Which is okay, but it's only got 512 megs of RAM. And I'm just backing up some files because they thought they could possibly buy a replacement laptop. But I think they're probably better off just going to max out the RAM on this device to 2 gigs. It can take 2 gigs of RAM, and then eventually getting Windows 8. I've looked at the specs on this, and I think it'll run Windows 8. The only issue might be the picture resolution. Windows 8 says it needs 1366 by 768, and this is a 1200 by 800 display. But it looks like it's only for the snapping of the apps feature. You snap the apps. I don't think it'll be a problem running Windows 8 on this device. Certainly when it's got its full complement of RAM. But yeah, battery life's pretty poor. It's only 2 hours 55 minutes, and that's with a good battery. This battery needs replacing. But I think I'm going to recommend to them, there they are, that they just get the RAM upgraded and get a new battery, because I think that'll be cheaper than. Well, it will be cheaper than getting a new laptop, but I think that'd be more effective, because that's just gone all black. It's been on power save, because the build quality of this is actually exceptional. If I just show you around the device, I know this camera's really crap on this phone, so I do apologise, but you've got your VGA just there. You've got 3 USB ports. One port here which says something Pro, which I've got no idea what it is. I don't know if you can just see. Sorry, I know this is really, really bad. Another port here, which is S400, which I'm assuming is Firewire. I'm not sure. That's PCI Express. You've got your DVD drive. You've got what looks like Ethernet and possibly 56k modem dial-up as well. Kensington lock, and you've got your ports down here, microphone and headphone. Oh, and it seems to have mysteriously died. Oh, there we go. Not quite sure what's going on there. Yeah, they're just concerned because it's rather slow. Oh, there we go. Sony Vaio. It's just rather slow, and they were thinking about getting a replacement. They probably will have to get a replacement eventually, but I think I'm going to recommend to them to upgrade the RAM and then eventually upgrade to Windows 8 on this device, because I just don't think it's worth them spending £700 or £800 on a replacement laptop when this one on 2 gigs of RAM will probably be sufficient for their needs when it comes to just basic internet use, basic music use, and very, very basic light operation. So I hope this hasn't died on me. Oh well. So anyway, that's the Sony Vaio VGN FS315M. I don't know if you can see the specs on there, probably not because this camera is so poor. But it's, yeah, 512 megabytes of RAM it comes with. The hard drive's quite interesting. I think it's actually either partitioned or there's 2 hard drives. It says 80 gig, but it's partitioned into a kind of 30 and a 40, which is kind of odd. The old NVIDIA GeForce 6400 with only 128 megabytes on the graphics card. but for what they use, it's absolutely fine. So there you go. Just a quick look at that Sony laptop. Oh, this material, it seems to be, well, it weighs an absolute ton, by the way. Really, really heavy. I think it might be aluminium, but obviously some kind of cast aluminium, not the unibody aluminium that we used to with the new Apple products and the HP products. But there you go. Sony Vaio. See you later.